One of the hardest things to do when you're becoming a new filmmaker is to decide what you want to buy, right? What you're going to get for your filmmaking journey. And today I'm taking another step and I am getting a chip on board or a Cobb LED light. And that is the Sokani X60 version 2. Just came to my door today. So let's get it and see what's inside. Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. Man, Amazon comes to my door all the time these days. Maybe I should have a cool knife the way a lot of other YouTubers do. Box, and a nice little carrying box even. What's great about this light is it does come in its own case. A lot of the cheaper Cobb lights do not come in a hard case. I think I got this on sale. Normally it's about 160, 170 bucks. And I picked it up for 130 from Amazon, which is great. The SL60 W, which is comparable to this in many ways, is also normally about $120, $130. So this is normally a little more expensive, but since it was on sale, I thought I would pick it up. It is smaller than the SL60. Supposedly the XL60 is 60 watts and that this is 80 watts, but as far as performance, it's considered they're very similar. So we have, I don't know why you would want a little wrist lanyard. We have our reflector. And we have our lights. Man, that thing is pretty small. Uh-oh. This is for the thumb screw for the umbrella holder. Man, that thing is pretty small. I dig it. Looks good. It does feel good. All metal. It's like, I would say half the size of the SL60. Oh, this one is damaged. I have a dent right in my cover. That's interesting. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Some special things about the not the SL60, this version, the X60 version 2. It's supposed to be quieter. The fan is different, and then this collar has a rosette, so it kind of locks into place. The old one did not have that, or the version 1. It was very difficult to put a heavy softbox because it would just sink down. This one doesn't have that problem, but I could understand it. So small, one-sided yoke versus a two-sided yoke. So other than the light, padded case, electronic. So it does run off of a kit very similar to like a laptop for the AC adapter. To a barrel plug, kind of short, if I remember right. 15 volt, 6 amp is what it is. And so the great thing about it is this barrel plug on the back, DC 15 volt, you can actually use a V-mount battery and use a D-tap to DC and be able to run this off battery, which is another reason I wanted it, because I want to be able to use it with battery. So I have to buy that extra, and a V-mount battery almost costs as much as a light does, but I think that will be great. So small, easy to pack up with me. Lastly, it does come with a remote, pretty chunky size remote for the amount of stuff that it can do, which isn't very much. All the pictures it came with batteries. I wonder if the batteries are in here somewhere. Cool, let's get this thing fired up and see kind of how well it works. I have right now not a very good lighting setup, but I am using a LED bulb. It's a 100 watt equivalent LED bulb, and it is shooting through a umbrella, shoot-through umbrella. So not very bright, but it works. All right, I am at 25% right now. Is that flashing? Ooh, it is. What is that flicker? I don't think it's supposed to do that. TV effect. Oh. I'm not that bright. All right, here we go. I was in effect mode with the effect button, and then you hit CCT to get out of effect mode. So this is 2%. Ah, there we go. All right, user error. Here is 25% power through the umbrella, which is what I was shooting through earlier. Let's see. To me, this looks about the same. Maybe here? It's hard to tell. This is 14%. So I am at ISO 640, shooting at 1/50th a second, f-stop 2.8. I am on EOS R, shooting in, I guess, just crop sensor mode. I didn't even change it to 4K because I have a EFS lens on there. So it kind of like shooting like an APS-C sensor right now. 50% power through an umbrella is pretty bright. 75% power through an umbrella. The downside is the umbrella mount does not move. There's 100% power. All right, ISO 200 on the Canon. 40% power. Let's crank it up to 50. That's looking pretty good. 90% ISO 200, 2.8. F-stop 2.8. And here's 100%. 100%. So not the brightest of things, right? It's not a 120D. But it's definitely bright enough in most cases, isn't it? Yeah, especially for modern cameras. With the umbrella, it does have, does light up more than just your subject. A softbox would focus it in on just your subject. But umbrella, I got 2 umbrellas for $13 or something like that, instead of spending another $80 on a softbox, or $100, $120, depending. My next purchase, I think what I'm gonna buy is, well, I want 2 things. Is a, what's it called, a lantern softbox, right? It's like a bubble, right? And that is, $100 or so. And then I need a C stand. So if I have a C stand, I can put this light with the lantern softbox, and then you can put it up above 2 people and put soft light on 2 people while you shoot them at the same time, giving them a good soft source of light. I think that is what I would like to be able to do. More to come. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I can wrap this thing up with not a long video, because I spent like 10 minutes clicking this dang remote control to get the light to work right, because I was in effect mode. One thing to note is you can't turn the light off with the remote, right? The remote turns on and off, but you have to get up and you have to flip the switch on the actual light. So that may be annoying to some people. Anywho, thanks for stopping by. Remember, love God, love people. God bless you.